My parents trained my sister to hate me, and now they're asking me to talk to her fiancé. Hi, I'm not really a Redditor. I mostly see posts on TikTok and know people come here for advice. I desperately need some perspective, so please hear me out. I'll try to make it as clear as possible, even though I'm writing from my phone and a little mentally confused. A few days ago, something happened that's put me in a huge dilemma. My parents and my sister are blaming me for causing problems in my sister's relationship, but I didn't do anything. I hadn't even met her fiancé before the engagement party. Since then, everything has gone to hell. My sister's fiancé, Nate, is reconsidering their engagement after seeing how horribly she treated me at the party. To explain, my parents are both 50 and I am the black sheep. My sister, 24, is their golden child, and she shares my parents' dislike for me. Growing up, I was ignored, hit sometimes, and constantly reminded that I was unwanted. Only my grandmother knew the full truth. I had almost no friends and couldn't tell anyone at school. I endured years of abuse. My sister, though younger, learned from my parents how to treat me badly. Once I defended myself, they left me without food for 2 days. Eventually, I gave up and became their punching bag. My parents and sister were never excited to have me in their lives. I've left out a lot, but this is the short version. After turning 18, I cut contact, focusing on myself. College didn't go well, so I started working a minimum wage job. Life was hard, but I survived. Then, my sister invited me to her engagement party. My grandma said she got my contact info so I could attend. I wasn't excited, but my parents called, and surprisingly, they were nice. I thought it wouldn't hurt to go. At the party, my parents and sister mostly ignored me. I met Nate, her fiancé, who seemed genuinely nice and interested in knowing me. June, my sister, noticed, and June, another sibling, yelled at me, telling me I didn't belong in the family. He said nobody wanted me and I'd always be unwanted. Nate overheard this conversation while I was outside smoking. 2 days later, my phone rang nonstop. My parents and sister were blaming me for June's engagement being in jeopardy. They want me to talk to Nate and lie, saying we all love each other and everything is fine. I can't. My grandma is on my side, saying maybe it's better if Nate walks away.
Update 1. Many people commented that my parents shouldn't have had kids if they were going to raise monsters. They trained my sister to hate me. I've always shut down and acted indifferent to survive, a defense mechanism I developed from childhood trauma. I avoided thinking about my family to prevent a breakdown, but I realize now that shutting down wasn't the best. Update 2. I decided I needed to meet Nate and tell him the truth before therapy. I texted him, set up a meetup, and brought my friend as backup in case I broke down. I also saved all texts from my parents and sister as evidence. I want Nate to understand who he's marrying. Update 3. Meeting Nate was intense. We both cried. I recounted my life story, the abuse, the harassment, everything. Nate didn't believe the lies my sister and parents had told him. After 3 hours, he understood the truth. He realized John was abusive and ended the engagement. John went hysterical, crying and begging, but Nate didn't relent. Update 4. Afterward, John escalated. She harassed me, followed Nate, even tried to run me over. The police became involved. My extended family and my friend helped me recover. John is now facing serious legal consequences, and I have restraining orders. Therapy is helping me heal, and I feel safer and stronger. Update 5. Nate and I started dating officially. Over 4 years later, we got married. I have my own loving family now, supported by my grandma, my friend, and Nate.
My sister remains in prison, and I have no intention of contacting her. My parents are out of my life. I've built a family based on love and respect, not abuse.